Shalom, shalom. I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, Kodash, Slakia, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the Akim out there that he pushes his truth with nothing but sincerity, in the name of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai. So today I want to speak a little bit upon who are the heathen. And the heathen is anything outside of Israel, you know? Because the heathen, because that's the thing about it, though, man. You got to understand, though, man. You got to understand the heathen is because here's the let me get a definition of heathen, right? And the etymology right here. So heathen, right? It says not Christian or Jewish, also as now a heathen man, one of a race or nation which does not acknowledge the God of the Bible, which is Yahweh. You know, another definition for heathen is pagan. You know, so there you go. It's a race or nation. See, who are the heathen? You know, any race that's outside of Israel. Yeah, because it says not Christian or Jewish, which in reality is non-Israelite. You know, so that's considered a heathen, though, man. Because you ask a typical Christian, like, hey, who are the heathen nowadays? They can't. They can't even have an answer. I bet they don't even got to answer that. Like, hey, who's the heathen nowadays, though, man? Because you got to understand, the heathen had kids, and the heathen kids had kids too. So the heathen have a lineage, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the heathen is like I said, anybody that's outside a race or races or nations outside of Israel. You know, because if you're Israelite from the 12 tribes, though, in the scriptures, well, you're not a heathen, though. You know what I'm saying, though? You're not a heathen. So get into some scriptures. So going to Leviticus 26 and 27, and it says, and if you will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, as in not listening to Yahweh, right? This is for the Israelites that says that they don't hearken into the Most High, that they do the opposite of what they're supposed to be doing, the Israelites, right? Us Israelites. It says, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury, as in what Yahweh will do, pass judgment unto you, unto the Israelites. Because you neglect the law, statutes, and commandments, though, the Most High will neglect you, you know? And it says, and I even will chastise you 7 times for your sins. And part of that chastising was slavery, you know? And 29, it says, and ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters ye eat. And 30, it says, and I will destroy your high places, and cut down your images, and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. Yeah, man. The Most High, whatever you place yourself, worshiping or whatever you do, though, man, but the Most High will kill your ass, though, man. And it says, and I will make your cities waste and bring your sanctuaries into desolation and will not smell the savory of your sweet odors. Yeah, man, because if you go into Isaiah, you know what I'm saying? Because look at our people, Jeremiah was warning our people, man. Jeremiah and Isaiah too was warning our people, man. Ezekiel, they're all warning our people because we're going off, though, man. Because, you got Isaiah 1 and 4, it says, sinful nation. See, talking about Israel, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Most High. See? Because didn't it say they have provoked the Holy One Israel unto anger? Didn't it say if you walk contrary into, against the Most High, didn't it say the Most High, will be anger? They are gone away backward. See? So that's the thing about it, though, man. our people are just dumb, man, because it called us a sinful nation, and that's why Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, and many other prophets were out there trying to tell our people to get right, man. Even telling it right now too, but right now we're just for the elect though, and that's it, man. We're just out there preaching for the elect, and that's it. Not all the nation of Israel, because we understand that 2/3 are gonna die, man, and that's a lot of Israelites, man. That's a lot of Israelites though, you know. So continue Leviticus 26. It says I was actually in 32, 33, Slakia, because it says Leviticus 26 and 33. It says, and I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. Because it's, the key is, I will scatter you among the heathen, you know? And the heathen are these other nations that are not Israelites, though. You know, because looking for the time of the Syrians, remember the Syrians took the northern kingdom and were out there in Syria, you know? That's why it tells you in the scriptures that Ephraim have mingled, what is it though? What's it called? He said Ephraim. Let me get it real quick. Because in the time of the Syrians, right? Um, I know it said, I think it's in the book of, was it Hosea? Salakilo. I have to go way more down. Mm, from, I think it's in his precepts right here. Salakilo. I know it says something about he mingled though. Salakilo, I couldn't find it, but look at Hosea 7:11. It says Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria. You know, Salakilo, those wasn't the ones I was looking for. But you see, we're scattered among the whole nations though, because even when you look over here in what's Leviticus, and you go into the blue letter, if you look into the blue letter, I'll tell you right here that I'll tell you pretty much the same thing though, because you get 33, I will scatter you among the heathen, right? And you go into the definition of heathen right here. Among the heathen, there you go. See, it says this definition of heathen, right? It says nation of people. It says usually of non-Hebrew people. You see? It says usually of non-Hebrew people. You know? So the heathen are not the Israelites though, you know? So that's the thing about it though, man. Like these different nations though. In this, it's these different nations because Nehemiah 5 and because this is the time of Nehemiah, right? So the time of Nehemiah was the Persian captivity, though. You know what I'm saying? Our people who just rebellious, man, we kept going into these captivities, though. Because it says, and there was a great cry of the people of their wives against their brethren the Jews. For they had said, we, our sons and daughters are many, therefore we take up corn for them that they may eat and live. It says, some also there were that said, we have mortgaged our lands, vineyards, and houses that we might buy corn because of the dirt. So you know, it's because at that time, the our own people were taking advantage, though. You know, of our own people, because the forest says there were also that said we have borrowed money for the king's tribute that upon our lands and vineyards. And 5 it says, "Yet now our flesh is as the flesh of our brethren, our children as their children, and lo, we bring into bondage our sons and daughters to be servants." See, so they're they're getting taken advantage of. "And some of our daughters are brought into bondage already. Neither it is our power to redeem them, for other men have our lands and vineyards." Yeah, because our own people were taking advantage of our people, even in the time of Nehemiah. And 6 it says, "And I was very angry when I heard their cry in these words. Then I consulted with myself and rebuked the nobles and the rulers and said unto them, you exact usury," which is like, like what Esau will call interest, "every one of his brother. And I set a great assembly against them." So, Nehemiah had to check them, the nobles and rulers, because they were taking advantage of our people, man. They're acting like the heathen, which is Esau, you know? They were doing shit that was non-righteous to our own people, man. So Nehemiah had to check their ass, though, man. You know what I'm saying, though? So 8, it says, "And I said unto them, we, after our ability, have redeemed our brethren, the Jews, which were sold into the heathen." See? And like I said, this is the time of the Persians, though, man. So the king was let Nehemiah go back to Jerusalem and rebuild the temple again, So they're rebuilding the temple again, though, man. Because it says, "And I said, we, after our ability, have redeemed our brethren, the Jews, right, which were sold into the heathen." Because the heathen are not the Jews, man. There is a difference, though. Because they would have said, "Redeem our brethren, the Jews, which were sold into the Jews." But it doesn't say that. It says they were sold into the heathen, though. And like I said, anyone outside the Israelites are heathen, though. And this was the Persians, though, at this time, though, and these times, though, you know. So that's the thing about it, though, man. These Persians had us in captivity, but first of course, it was the Babylonians, though, The Babylonians took over, I mean, Slovakia, the Babylonians literally took the southern kingdom out of the, like, out of Jerusalem, though. And then from there, the Babylonians got taken over. The Persians, they had a lot of land, though, so they were over the southern kingdom, though. So those are the things about it, though, man. So going to Deuteronomy 7:3, it says, "Neither shall thou make marriages with them." It's talking about the heathen. "Thy daughter thou not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me," which is Yahweh. "For they may serve other gods." Because remember, before Israel went into the land of Israel, into the land of Israel, there was what? The Canaanites, though, man. There was the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hittites. Like, if I'm saying it wrong, though, but it was a bunch of Canaanites, though. The Ham, though. So the Most High didn't want our people, which were the Israelites, to deal with. They didn't want our sons and our daughters to deal with their kids. In other words, though. You know what I'm saying, though. So that's the thing about it, though. Why, though? Why? Because they didn't want them to influence and follow their gods, their Canaanite gods, which at the time was like Baal, you know what I mean, and even the Ishtar, or Ishtar. So you see what I'm saying, though? So because it says, "For they will turn away thy son from following me, and that they may serve other gods, though. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly." See? Because that's the thing about it, though, man. The Most High didn't want our kids, and our kids to really much go with these heathen, though, man. Because these Canaanites, these Hamites are heathens too, man. Because you go into what is it, Exodus 11:7 or 7:11, I think it is. Yeah, it's actually Exodus 11:7. It says, but see, because like I said, at that time, is Deuteronomy, like I said, Most High didn't want our children to go into marriages, which marriages mean to dealing with dealing with these other nations, though. Because it says here, Exodus 11:7, "But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against Yeah, let me read that again. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Most High does put a difference between the Egyptians, which were who? The Hamites, and Israel. So there's a difference. We ain't the same people, man. You see what I'm saying, though? So we ain't the same people. We different, man. We different, you know? And this is book of Joshua 7 and 19. It says, and Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Most High power of Israel, and make confession to him, and tell me how that thou hast done, and hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Most High power of Israel, and thus have I done. So he admitted to Joshua that he hid something, though, that he messed up, because he had told him not to take anything, though. You know what I'm saying, though? So it says, when I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment and 200 shekels of silver, a wedge of gold or 50 shekels weighed, then I coveted them and took them, and behold, they hid under the earth. So he hid them in the dirt in the midst of my tent, and silver under it. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran into the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them into Joshua and into all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Most High. And see, because they didn't want, when they conquered, though, like, they didn't want, when they took over, they didn't want our people to take anything, though, man, from these people, man. They didn't want to take anything. They said, don't even take anything. We're just here to kill and, go all out, though, kill, and that's it. We don't need to take anything, though. But see, this guy, Akan, if I say it wrong, Salakia, he took something, man. He wasn't supposed to, though. You know what I'm saying? He took something that he wasn't supposed to, though. So it was deadly serious, though, and he got taken out because of that, though. If you keep reading the story, though, man. You see? So that's the thing about it, man. These heathen, they're different than us. They look and they sound and their actions and their spirit is different than ours, though, man. So we're not even like supposed to be dealing with these people, man. We're not. You know? So this is the book of Ezra's 4, and I'll read that too. It says, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, this is the heathen, let us build with you, for we seek your God as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, the king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, you have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our God, but we ourselves together build unto the Most High God of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, hath commanded us, though. See? So he pretty much told them, hey, you can't build with us because you're not of us, man. You know what I mean? This is the God of Israel. This is our power. You know? You can't, who are you to coming over here thinking that, you know what I'm saying, though? You guys are something different. See? So even there was a separation, though. And it was made known, though, here. You know? That those people are the heathen, man. They weren't Israelites, though. Because if they were Israelites, though, they probably would have took them in, unless there was some wicked ass niggas. But if they were sincere, they were Israelites to begin with, they would have been like, oh yeah, you could build with us. But since these people, you know what I'm saying, no, these people were not Israelites, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, they didn't want him to build, because if they're all about the people, they would have said, yeah, come over here, we friendly though, come over here and help us with us build this temple. But they said, nah, man, like this is our power though, man. You know? So with that, hopefully, this video was edifying. Until the next one, I say, hey, shalom.